Hey y'all, I'm Ace. We cooking today. Y'all not gonna see me, you just gonna see my hands and the food, okay? We are making a seafood gumbo. These are my ingredients. Chicken broth, Worcestershire sauce, W sauce, Cajun seasoning. Put it a little bit so y'all can see it. Old Bay, minced garlic, thyme. I did not go the fresh route on that. A red onion, a little over ½ cup of flour, all-purpose flour, jalapeno and cheddar cheese sausages for me, turkey kielbasa for everybody else, green onions, I have a stick of butter, parsley, and some bell peppers. I have yellow, orange, and red. Then I also have some corn that I had left over from a seafood boil bag. Why not pop it in with some extra sausages in there too? I have shrimp. And I have blue crab. They are live. I'll take y'all over to show y'all the blue crab. There they are. Waiting to be cooked. Okay, so now I'm adding the ½ a stick of butter to the pan, and the recipe that I am using is from Smoking and Grilling with AB. So yes, the butter's in there, and he said to save your shrimp shells for flavor to add to this. So he hadn't even let his butter melt down. He put the butter in. I'm gonna do the same. Add the shells. Okay, the butter is starting to melt, so stir this around. And then we're gonna add in this whole thing of chicken broth. It's the reduced sodium chicken broth. Y'all see I got Sheena's cousin. Say hey to Sheena's cousin. And once we add the broth, we're gonna let it come to a boil. I showed you in the beginning. Y'all hear it sizzling? So we're gonna add this whole thing of chicken stock. I don't want to cook too much because I don't know if the kids are gonna like this, and I don't want me and hubby stuck eating gumbo for the next week. So I'm not really gonna use his full measurements, his exact measurements, because I think he's cooking a lot. Let that come to a boil. Be right back. Okay, so everything has come to a boil now. Like he said, I'm gonna have to switch pots though, because I think this is what he's gonna use to make the roux. So I'm gonna switch the pots, but this is supposed to simmer for 15 minutes with the top on. After 15 minutes, we'll be back to start making the actual gumbo. It already smells good. Okay, now the sausages are nice and brown. They could cook a little longer, but it's okay. We're gonna take them out. Got the loudest sneezes in the world. Bless you. Took them out. We add in some oil. And then water. Just scrape up the juiciness from the bottom. Goodness. all this goodness off the bottom. Just like that. Actually, let me use this. Y'all see all that coming up? That's flavor. That's seasoning, okay? That's goodness. And it came right off. Okay, I'll be back with the next step. Okay, now we add the rest of our butter. Let that cook down. Once the butter cooks down, we're gonna add in the flour. And I like to do it a little bit at a time like he suggested, but I like to mix it with a whisk. That way I can, you know, get it nice and incorporated. Let this butter melt. Y'all, I keep forgetting the crabs in the sink. I keep hearing something, but I'm like, it's the crabs. Come on, butter. Almost done. Now we're gonna add in the flour. Adjust the heat to medium. And we're gonna do the flour a little bit at a time. I hate this part. It gives me so much anxiety. Alright, this is after the first 10 minutes on the roux. I've salvaged it a little. It still could be creamier. I'm going to keep playing with it, but it's after the first 10 minutes. It's got to cook a total of 30 minutes on medium to low heat. This is after the first 10 minutes. I'll show you the next 10 minutes. His went like, it looked like chocolate by the time he was done with it. So we hoping we can get there. We'll see. I think it's getting there. Look. It don't look all bumpy no more. Okay, I'll be back. I think I'm salvaging it. See how creamy it looks now? Okay, we'll be back. Okay, it's been a full 30 minutes on the roux. It ain't quite as chocolate as his was or as creamy, but hey, we rolling with it, okay? So next we add in our onions. He said let those cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we add in the remaining vegetables. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. So we're gonna let this cook down. Oh God, that smells so good. I love onions. We'll be back. Okay, it's been 5 minutes on the onions. So now I'm gonna add my bell peppers. And I don't know if he added his green onions or not at this point, but I'm gonna hold off and then cook these for 5 minutes. And then we're gonna add in our shrimp stock that we made earlier. Bada bing, bada boom. So 5 more minutes on the vegetables. Gosh, this smells so good. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, it's been 5 minutes since I did the rest of the veggies. This is what it's looking like. Now it is time to add in our minced garlic. I'm not measuring it, I'm just pouring, and we love garlic, so that's how much garlic we get. We cook this down for 1 minute, and then the next step is to add beer. I'm opting not to add beer. I don't know. I'm just not gonna add the beer. So this is gonna cook for 1 minute. After the beer, I think it's then the seafood, the shrimp stock. I think he just added in the beer on his. Listen, mine don't look like his. I just hope it turned out good, okay? Listen, Linda. Okay. Be back. Okay, it's been a minute. This is what we got. Time to add the shrimp stock. Use a strainer so you do not get the shells. Ooh, this is gonna be packed with so much flavor. That's what it's looking like. Let's give it a stir. And then next we're adding seasonings. So that's gonna be the Old Bay. He only used Cajun seasoning. Old Bay. The Louisiana Cajun seasoning. I want this thing seasoned, okay? Full of so much flavor. A little bit more. I hope it's not spicy. And then the thyme. Let's just open this because it's not coming out like I want it to. Some thyme. Stir this up. Ooh, I wish y'all could smell it in here. Just look at all that goodness. All right, we'll be back with the next step. Okay, I got the pot up to a boil. It's time to add the sausages. He added the sausages before the pot got to a boil. I decided to go ahead and turn it up. I added the sausages. Here's the green onions. Adding those. And the parsley. Alright, and this is supposed to boil for 90 minutes. No, simmer for 90 minutes. So this is gonna be a good break. I'm gonna go eat. And charge my camera. So, we'll be back. I'm so excited, y'all. It looks so good and smells so good. So good. All right. Hey Siri, set a timer for 90 minutes. Now I'm gonna turn it back down on low while it simmers. We'll be back. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, y'all, it's been the full 90 minutes. It's time to add the shrimp. I'm gonna add those. I'm gonna go ahead and add the crab. I'm adding the feistiest one first. She been fighting me since I got her. Y'all see it? Nope, maybe not. You might have one that's a little more feisty. Adding her to the pot. She got me. She got the tones. That's 2. She's pretty much giving up. She's not fighting. She's ready to accept her fate. So I had already added the corn too. And when I was watching it cook, I was like, this ain't enough liquid. So what I did was I did the shrimp stock again and then also added some more broth so I could have more juice in here because I knew I had to drop the crab. I was like, this ain't gonna cover. Plus, you know, the whole gumbo, the whole sauciness, you know. She dead. So we're not gonna eat her. I got an extra claw I'm gonna drop in there. I got 4 crabs total, but this other one in the sink, she not moving. So I'm gonna say she dead and We're not eating her. I'm gonna just put these legs in. I was also gonna add chicken for the boys, but I just said I'm gonna cook it on the side, and if they wanna try this, they could just add the chicken to it. So that's my crab in here, my shrimp in here. I got a mussel in here. I just put in there. And then we'll be back. I don't know how much longer this gotta cook yet. I gotta go look at the video. So we'll be back. Okay, it's finishing up. I'm about to, well, my rice is cooking. Once my rice is done, I'm gonna plate it up and show y'all the finished product. Don't come for me, okay? I ain't from New Orleans. I ain't Creole. I'm just trying to make a little gumbo my way. I did follow a recipe, but I did not follow it to the T. If it's giving seafood soup, let it be. Don't come for me, okay? I did what I could. The shrimp are done. Let me get a good one. They get so small. That's the tail end of one. Woo! The crab are done. Let me put this way. See how hot it is. The crab are done, nice and red. The corn and the sausage, you know, been done. So when this rice finish, we're gonna plate it up. There goes shrimp. Plate it up and see what we got. Don't come for me, okay? And this, my friends, is the finished product. Got some sausage, some shrimp, claw, some rice, some parsley and green onions. Had to smack me a crab up there. Some more sausage and shrimp with a pretty little lemon wedge. Don't come for me, like I said. This is my version, and I forgot to mention this is a collab with myself and Queen Key 83. It is a two-part collab. The first one will be us cooking gumbo our way, and the second one will be us enjoying the meal. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed this cooking video. It definitely was a lot of work, but it'll be worth it in the end. Hopefully, when the flavor is on point. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like, and hit that post notifications bell so you'll know when it's time for me to show up and possibly doing some more cooking greatness. You know, y'all see that? Okay. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.